Ja? Oh, wacht maar tot je de foto ziet waar we... Oh, echt? Oh, nice. Ja, heel goed.
Moet je even melden, toch?
Hallo!
Hallo!
We zijn van
Future Filmers.
Filmers. Welkom. Met z'n allen ook? Of,
Nee, wij zijn drietjes.
Oh, oké. Het gaat zo niet water.
Kijk.
Maar dat team komen we.
Hey.
Ja, media.
Hallo.
Corona. Nu soms melden toch? En dan hadden jullie toch gevinkt.
Ja, ik ben nu,
Toch? En dan hadden jullie toch gevinkt.
ja, ik ben nu de lijst erbij aan het pakken eigenlijk. Dus,
TV. Hoi man, ik kom aan.
de lijst erbij aan het pakken eigenlijk. Dus,
TV. Hoi man, ik kom aan.
kijk, woordjes.
Deze is een hele rustig plaatsen. Ja, hi, nog snel, hi.
Woordjes.
Nee. Gezellig. Nou, die dingen weet ik allemaal. Hi.
Hoi, dan kan je.
Hi, Krem. Kijk. Als ik een keer te veel act of een keer te weinig act, vergeef me.
Geef me.
Deal. Check. Ja, neem plaats, dank je.
Hi, Martijn.
Plaats, dank je.
Hi, Martijn.
Martijn. Lama, top. Neem lekker plaats, jongens. Met die top. Hi. Blijf wel Simba. Top.
Hallo.
Hi.
Zeker mee.
Zeker mee. Welkom, jongens. Hi, top. Hi. Leuk dat jullie zijn, jongens. Vet dat jullie erbij bent. Vet dat jullie erbij bent. Leon.
Hoi, we zaten allemaal van jou.
50 misschien. Ja, check. Thank you. Even kijken. Edit image. Big window. Filmers. Rosebuds. Oh. Jong. Hi.
Hi. Ik kom voor B-Film Productions.
Voor B-Film, nou Frank. Helemaal goed.
Ja.
Top, dankjewel.
Super.
B-Film. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, check. Yeah, that's great. I'll put it on the list. Okay. Thank you.
Hallo.
Hi.
Wouter en Indra.
Hi.
We zijn Roundhouse Flicks.
Yes. Welkom eens.
What's up?
Roundhouse. Yes, dankjewel.
Jan was blij spelen.
Nee, je mag wel lekker gaan zitten. Om 7 uur.
7 uur pas.
Om 7 uur pas, dan zijn we helemaal klaar. Nee hoor, dat is precies 48 uur voordat je niet geweest bent.
Precies op tijd.
Daar zijn ze al 20 jaar over aan nadenken over die familie. Hi. Niet man vrij. Hi. Helemaal langs. Yes. Welkom, neem rustig plaats. Hi Marie, alles wel? Goed man, aangekomen.
Hoi.
Helemaal goed, neem lekker plaats. Hi hoor. Newbies. Alles wel? Zie je dit? Ja. Was pony. Oh, top. Nou, super fijn dat je er bent. Helemaal top. Helemaal top. Neem lekker plaats.
Hoi.
Hi. Welk team? Hier, oh, daar. Hey, daar. Yes, dankjewel, neem plaats. Wow.
Ja.
Hi.
Hey, dat is wel fijn. Ja, heb ik. Ja, top.
Kutstudent, topteamnaam. Ja, dat is niet wat ik... Oké.
Ja, maar het is...
Nee, dat is niet wat ik... Ja, I'll make it work. Ja, nee, nou, top. Thank you. Ja. Helemaal goed.
Voor de kick-off is dit prima.
Ja. Oei, dat zou het zijn. Laat even. 3 voor 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ja, maar ja, dan ga ik terug wachten.
Oké, is nog 5 minuten.
Ik denk nee. Dat is gewoon. Hallo.
Even aan alles zien.
Ja.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Nice. Ik heb de rest van het weekend er niet. Heerst maar inderdaad.
Wat van mij?
De eigen laat niks meer.
Goedenavond.
Hoi.
Goedenavond.
Doe me aanmelden als het goed is.
Ja, zo meteen.
Watjes.
Wat zijn?
Lekker zetten.
Zes?
Zeven.
Ja, ze hebben.
Dan 6. Ja.
Sowieso.
Komt het geluid een beetje binnen op de livestream? Yes, oké. Top, dankjewel.
We zijn dat.
Ik zeg dankjewel tegen de mensen die mij beantwoorden dat het inderdaad geluid wordt.
Oh, wat fijn.
Ja, dat vond ik ook wel. Ja.
4 minuten.
Echt wel. Dat is ja.
Ja, je bent Oké. Een man met een missie. Dat zou ik zeggen. Ja.
Sorry.
Top.
Ik had niet gezien als ik dat doe.
Helemaal top, dankjewel. Hi, welkom. Hallo.
Leuk weer te zien. Ik had het zeg maar niet verwacht. Nou, dat ik jou zo inderdaad.
Nou, zullen we maar beginnen dan? Ja. Nice. Welkom allemaal op de kick-off van de A, grootste Eindhoven editie ever. En B, dit jaar grootste competitie in Nederland. En dat vinden we partijtje? Waarom doet het niet? Ga ik er nou iets technisch uitleggen? Yes, score. Het is. Welkom allemaal. We gaan voordat we beginnen, are there any people in here that only speak English? Just the one. The two? The two. Does anybody mind if we do the entire thing in English?
No.
Are you sure? Because I can do double if you like, but it will save a lot of time if I don't have to.
Takes an hour anyway.
English.
Perfect. English it is. Okay, so welcome again, everyone. In the next hour, we are going to reveal the elements that you will be using this weekend, and you will be assigning your own genre. So, for people who are here, who's here for the first time? Who's doing it for you for the first time? Whoa! Awesome. Okay. Well, welcome to the family. My condolences on your new addiction. You are now one of us. So, again, for those who don't know me, my name is Imra. This is my esteemed colleague Wouter. Together we do 4 cities in the Netherlands, and this is our 4th and last one this year. So we're very much looking forward to it. Okay, so to kick things off, this light is bright, my goodness. Let's see what we got. Did I forget anything, Wouter, before we get really going?
No, that's good.
I just wanted to prove to you he actually speaks.
I do.
He does. Not a lot, if you can get a word in edgeways. Okay, so we're checking to see if everybody's here. So give me a good cheer if I call out your name. 2022 is 49 Odyssey. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure Ankerfield can do a bit better. Creative concept. Who's booing me already after 5 minutes? My goodness. Good studenten. That's more like it. The Vrijbuiter. Hey, I image. Lakea. Lama movies. Watch us. Hey. 01030. 2 B-film. Dirty Window Productions. Woo! For creating. Future Filmers. Inside 040 Productions. Hello. Nitty Producties. Nice. Dat komt ook. Rosebud. Team Viscopy. 15 Angry Students. A&M Production. Yay. Familia Assassina. Helemaal los.
Jee!
Roundhouse Flicks. Check it out. I love that one. It's my favorite. The Newbies. Woo!
way showing. Alright, so here's a few tips and tricks that we're just going to go through pretty quickly because we don't have a lot of time to get everybody signed everything. So here's a few tricks and tips. So make sure all your required documents are uploaded to Cinema 48. This means your waiver release forms, your material release forms, music, everything. So the deadline for this is preferably together with your film on Sunday at 7:30, but we will give you guys some leeway to midnight on Sunday. That's all the leeway you're going to get. We have to be very strict on that. If there are any questions about the forms during the weekend, call us, text us, send me pigeons. Jan. Ja.
Dit gaat om teamleaders agreement, record form, zijn er nog meer dingen?
Dus dit gaat over, nou, teamleaders agreement hebben jullie allemaal al geüpload, maar om de materials release form, om de music release, om de waiver release, om de record form, de certification statement. Yes. Alles. Hoe lang heb je al meegedaan met ja, dus alles, again, guys, come with me. Alles digitaal uploaden. Ik wil geen papieren formulieren, want je kunt de film ook niet fysiek komen inleveren. So there's no physically handing over the film, there's no physically handing over any documents. Check? Check. If you do not apply the rules of the required elements, we will need to disqualify you, which we don't want to do, but we have to. So the only way you can ensure this doesn't happen is to check, and triple check. So my advice, our advice, would be check it in your script, check it on set, in the edit, and after render. You wouldn't be the first team to cut out the line of dialogue in the final edit. Trust us, it happens all the time. Don't be that team. Because we will need to disqualify you if the line is not in there. Don't write a 16-page script. You wouldn't be the first one to either. Minimum length of 4 minutes, a maximum of 7, plus 1 minute of credits. The big thing with the credits is you cannot tell your story during the credits. So after the 7-minute mark, not 7 minutes 1 second, not 7 minutes 1 frame, 7. Don't tell your story after that. You can have images underneath your credits, there's no problem, as long as your story has been told on that 7-minute mark. If it's 1 second, if it's 3 minutes and 58 seconds, it's no-go, it's disqualification. So tell your scriptwriters to write for that amount of minutes for the film. You know.
De beginkaarten, die tellen niet mee, toch? Met die 4 seconden.
Nee, dus the time card that you have to put on in front of your film does not count for those minutes. If you have created your own bumper, your own logo animation, whatever, that does count. Right? Questions on this? Love it. We'll be out here in 30 minutes. Okay. So this is an optional thing, but if you, what we would like to ask you is to upload your script or screenplay, basically as a reference for the judges to use when they judge the Best Writing Award. There's an upload box in Cinema 48, yes? Yep. Yes. Where you can put that in. This also before Sunday midnight. What I will do is I will put this PowerPoint presentation into the team leader WhatsApp group, so everybody will have all this information to read again if need be. Ja. No, all films worden meegenomen in deze award. It's just pure as a reference for the judges. Right? Same thing for best color grading. Now the big difference with this one is that you are only eligible for this award if you upload the stills. Dus even voor de duidelijkheid, voor deze award kom je alleen in aanmerking als je daadwerkelijk voor en na stills hebt geüpload op Cinema 48. Preferably loose images, so not 2 images stuck together of the before and after, but loose images, same thing with tongue work. Here? Lovely. Right. This is a very important one, and a very boring one, but a very important one. If you don't own it, don't use it. This is for brands, for logos, for music, for sound effects, for anything that is copyrighted, and you cannot prove to us that you own it or you have the rights to use it. So a few weeks back in one of the American cities, we had to disqualify a team because they wore official Marvel costumes. No go, disqualification. Because if you can't prove to us that you own the rights to whatever it is that you show us or use, we are not able to show it in the cinema. We are not able to show it at all. So please, please, please be mindful of what you put in your film. If you shoot in like a shopping street, try not to, but or wear clothes with big ass brands on them, don't. We could ask you to either blur the whole film, the logo of the entire film, which is not something actually you want to be doing on Sunday, so be careful with that. So if you do use something that you have the rights to, this is where the material release form comes in. So this is for, again, sound effects, stock music. If you download something from Artlist or from Font5 or whatever, all those sites, fill in a release form for every single one. You can, if you have 5 bits of music from Artlist, you can use one form for all those 5. So per website, per source, take one of those forms. So this form is not for the camera you used, for the Vaseline that your makeup artist used, for, I'm not even joking, we had this. If there's any doubt in the weekend on what you need to put in the form, ask. Clear? Ja.
Ik ga niet hierover nog even terug, want je zegt upload dit, maar moet dit tegelijk met om 7:30 met de film? Mag dat ook later?
Oké, dus de deadline voor al het papierwerk is het liefst om 7:30 met de film, maar mag tot middernacht op zondag. En geen minuut later. Yes?
Ja.
Later. Best poster gaan we weggeven. We're gonna have a best poster competition. The deadline for this is Wednesday 23rd at noon. 12 uur 's middags, noon. Not a minute later. So it needs to be uploaded to Cinema 48. But also feel free to share it in the Facebook group or in the Team Leader WhatsApp group. But it's new. So this also goes for the optional things. So for the color grading skills and your script or screenplay. Those are the. If you need to do it until Wednesday, it's fine. But we'd rather have it sooner. Okay? I'm up.
Eindhoven.
What is?
Yeah.
The fine. Fine, we should have done
Okay, so yeah, so I'll talk a bit about some of the tech stuff. Be a document completionist. This includes the team roster and online wrap-up. So there are quite a lot of forms that you need to fill in, and a couple of documents that you need to do. Take a look already on Cinema 48, especially step 4 of the whole process with the paperwork. Those have a lot of boxes, including the best post, but also an optional group picture, stuff like that. The things that are optional are in fact optional, of course, but the team roster isn't. That's mandatory, as well as the online wrap-up. Okay, reserve about 15 minutes for the online wrap-up. The online wrap-up is basically like a big questionnaire, a lot of questions that we ask everybody, and yeah, it takes about 15 minutes. So yeah, but you don't have to wait until the very last moment to start wrap-up. You can start wrap-up when basically you have the definitive title and the length. So for some productions that could mean that around noon on Sunday, when the film can go to the audio department and color grading, and basically you have a picture log, then you probably know these things, and you can start the wrap-up. So that can save you, 15 minutes in the end. The team roster is basically a page where you can add everybody that has worked on your film, so you can give credit where credit is due. It also helps us tremendously identifying who we should nominate by name if they are eligible for an award. So that helps. It also gives access to certain people. So there is if you add someone and that person creates an account on Cinema 48 as well, then as a team leader you are able to give those people access to, for instance, upload a film or upload paperwork, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how we do that. I see a question.
Yeah, is it mandatory for each team member, crew member to register or make an account?
No, it's not mandatory to register everybody. It's not even mandatory to add in the email addresses, but it is mandatory to add in the names and the positions that you add. So, okay. I see another question. Yeah.
What about certain people have 2 roles?
Yeah, you can add that twice, and you will see that it will add that position to that person. So yeah.
Is variability tegen het probleem aan dat als ik dus een tweede persoon die geen account had, een tweede rol wil geven, dat hij echt er weer opnieuw in kon staan, zodat ik dubbele namen ging krijgen. Ik heb het nog niet opnieuw geprobeerd in een andere browser zonder ze te laten registreren. Maar dus zonder de registratie kreeg ik geen dubbele rol onder elkaar, omdat die accounts niet herkent. Omdat er geen mailadres weer erbij stond.
Okay, that could be, yeah. But, yeah, I'll look at that as long, but it should list them either way, just not in the same. But yeah, okay. Okay, so also on Cinema 48, you can download a PDF with technical specifications that has a lot of things in there, and you can download templates for the slate, for the 2 slates. To build your timeline, this is kind of how you do it. So you start with 5 seconds of black, then you have first slate, 5 seconds, second slate, 5 seconds, 2 seconds of black, and then your film starts, and then the counter starts, basically. So minimum of 4 minutes, maximum of 7 minutes, and then you have the maximum of 1 minute of credits, and you end it all off with 3 seconds of black. Also, don't forget to put in this film was made for the 48-hour film project 2022 with the URL. It's all part of in PDF, including this whole picture. So you can look it up, but just wanted you to be aware, and I'll give it back to Edward.
Okay, one hand go. Right, so to conclude this last line, it can either be in front of the film or at the end of your credits, wherever you like to place it, as long as it's somewhere. That's not true. It's actually way in the beginning a lot of times. I did.
I'll have to look up the rules, which you can do.
We'll get back to you on this, Marianne. We'll check with Mark. So, emergencies, questions, help, dramas. We love a bit of Holocaust as well. We are always there. You all have our numbers because you're all in the WhatsApp group. Now, we will monitor the WhatsApp group. It's a great place to start with, the smaller questions. But if tonight in the script writing process you come across something you go, I'm not sure if that fits the genre, or can we use the character in this way? Please call me. Because this one phone call can be the difference between disqualification or no disqualification. Right? So any doubts about anything, call us. Anything technical, don't call me. Don't. There's no point. No point. That's why I'm here. Right?
You can try, but
You can try, but it will just be a waste of your time, to be honest. So for everything you can call me. For everything technical, get in touch straight with him. Make sure your editor or someone in your post-production is part of the tech support group app. Yeah, the link to this is in the second email that you received from me.
not mandatory, but very helpful.
Yes, not mandatory, very helpful. Now, there's one but, and it's a big but. If you have a question at, say, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock at night, it better be damn good. I'm not a morning person, I'm not middle of the night person, so it has to be a very good question. But of course, always call us. We are there for you guys the entire weekend, okay?
But do you need the material release for that?
If you're going to call me at 3 o'clock at night to ask me about material release form, you will be disqualified. Or she won't, but make it good, okay? But please don't hesitate to call or to text or to email. It's all good, because we don't want to disqualify anyone. When we check the films on Monday and possibly Tuesday, because there are so many of you, we don't want to be calling you saying, hey, we got some bad news. We don't want to do that. All right, so you guys are the ones that can prevent it. Anything I think of that? No. Hey, I love this bit because I know this is coming, and it's always like, ooh. Okay, so the required character. This person, important stuff, guys, bear with me. This person needs on screen in a physical form. You do not have to name the name of the person out loud. Je hoeft niet de naam hardop te noemen. Deze persoon moet fysiek in beeld zijn. Also, it needs to be very clear that this is the person we're looking for. I do not want to have to call you on Monday going, where's your character? Because that's bad news. Dus zorg ervoor dat het duidelijk herkenbaar is dat dit karakter is wat we zoeken. Wanna know? Yeah. Okay, Mike. So Charlie or Charlie, Peters, and this person is. So to clarify, a translator is someone who translates languages. Very many people? Languages. So no deaf interpretation, that's a different vocation. Right? Language can be any language you like. So an existing language or a non-existing language. Are we all with me? Because I hear a lot of buzzing. Thank you. Ooh, I'm so strict there, wasn't I? It's important stuff, and it's for your favorites, right? So, any language you like, imagined language, existing language, all good. Any questions on this? Yes?
Met een bedachte taal moet je dan ook meteen vertalen, want je hebt wel eens gehad over dingen, over teksten die je moet vertalen. Moet je dan ook de niet bedachte taal vertalen?
So normaal gesproken, als we zeggen van een film is in het Nederlands of in het Engels, dan hoef je hem niet te ondertitelen. Moet het voor het verhaal, so if you're doing something in English or Dutch, you don't have to subtitle it. Any other language, you do. If you're using a made-up language, and it's important for us to know what they're saying, including the line of dialogue, quite important. Subtitle it, 100%.
Maar als de taal, even in het Nederlands, hè?
Ja.
Maar als de taal van een persoon, bij wijze van spreken, Suriname, dus wat Frans is, maar de vertaler die vertaalt het, wil je dan dat het Frans ook ondertiteld is? Oké.
So if the translator is actually translating what is being said on the spot, you don't have to subtitle the bit the person is translating. Does that make sense? Perfect.
I'm still not very sure on how abstract you can make it, like translator. You can...
Well, this is your job.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, be very mother flipping creative with this.
But how do we still are sure that you will recognize it as a translator?
If you're not sure, call me tonight.
Okay.
No, but it's a very good question. You can be as creative as you like with it, but it still needs to be recognizable. So if you have a really out there idea, which we love out there stuff, give me a call. Okay? And we can tell you whether or not it's going to work or not. Cool.
Moet die experts in school vertalen, makkelijk van Duits en dan het vertalen
Zolang het duidelijk is dat het een vertaler is, as long as it's clear that it's a translator, which obviously the most clear way of doing that will be to have a translator on it.
Ik snap de verwarring wel, want jij zegt er zelf van, maar het mag niet een gebarentaal zijn, dus dat mag niet vertalen. Als ik bijvoorbeeld heel creatief wil zijn en ik zeg van, deze man vertaalt lichaamstaal, zo weet je wel, is het dan nog steeds een vertaler in jouw ogen?
No, de vertaler is iemand die spraak vertaalt, dus talen,
Het moet echt, ja.
languages.
Gesproken taal.
I get what you're saying. It can be. So the thing is, like we're saying, it needs to be languages, right? So.
Language is very abstract.
Yeah, try me. I've been doing this a while. Try me.
Like James Bond is a translator of violence.
No, because I'm talking about linguistics, like language, right? And again, I'm saying again, we can talk hours for this, and if you have the time, I would love to, but you don't. So if you have an idea that you think, oh, would this be allowed? Call us, text us, okay? I don't know, they don't like me. Fine. You guys good?
Yeah.
Lovely. Next time you can do this bit. Alright, so let's get to the fun part, shall we? I would like someone from group A to line up behind me. One person. We're gonna need a bigger table. Anyone getting that? Right. So here's how it's gonna work. Where am I gonna go? I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. There you go. Okay. Here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna start at dead end, and you pick a movie. You tell us which movie you chose, that's fun. And then you open it up, and the genre is in there. You take the notes out of the case, and you put the case on the floor, because I'm gonna need them back because my DVD is still in the home. Ready?
Yes.
So tell us what team you are and what's in there. Go for it.
Yes. So we are good student.
Good student.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a C. With a C.
With a C. So we did.
Okay.
So we've got 31 of these to go, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
Everything fantasy.
Which ones? So fantasy and or road movie.
Okay.
So you take that one out. Still shoot.
Yes.
Next.
Mobility marriage.
And it's gonna be
Crime, gangster, and climate film.
okay. Thank you. Next up. Watch us. Dune, one of my favorites in the world.
Fish out of the water and holiday vacation film.
Okie dokie. Fish out of water. Okay. Was it all identification and
Fish out of water.
fish out of water? Okay, honey. Here you go. Ankerfilm. And Ankerfilm is going to go for Silence.
Dark comedy and private
Ooh. Now, next, Ellen.
From 2022 is 48 hours.
Wait, take your pick. Burlesque.
Comedy or family film?
That's an idea of me. Nice. Next.
Female best.
Hey. Hannibal.
Mockumentary musical.
Awesome. Stop je zingen hoor. Rijbuiten voor 4 speeches met.
Thriller, suspense of theater.
Oeh. Tranen met uit. Next. Creative concept gaat voor. Ellen. Superhero buddy film. Kill. So Avengers basically. Kind of.
Lama movies.
Mama. Arctic Blast. Super.
Local or legal film.
Ooh. Okay. Nice acting. Yeah. Nou. Lakrea. En Lakrea gaat voor. Snap je? Ace Ventura.
Sci-fi of period piece.
Hey, okay. Sweet. Alright, so that's group A. Are there any questions on the genre you just got? Straight off the bat. Yeah. I got you. Okay, so you have 2 genres on there. You can either use one or do a combination of the 2. And you can decide in the weekend which one you're going to be doing. Check? Thank you very much. Take a seat. Okay, group B, one person, please. Line up in the back. I just got a good question about character. I was just asked if they can translate text. En translating text is fine. Dus er mag ook tekst vertaald worden. Ja? Okay. Just say.
Je mag van voor creëren.
Ja, ik ben wel klaar.
Oké, top.
Okay, well, we started on that end the last time, so we're going to start on that end now.
Needy Productions.
What? Kung Fu Panda.
Thriller, suspense, and time travel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Next up.
2 keer in.
Avatar.
Dark comedy en doppelganger. Mistaken identity.
Doppelganger mistaken identity. Very nice. Get
Hey, for creating.
Okay. Lord of the Rings.
Superhero and theater.
Cool.
Oké.
Mag ik bedanken? Yes, thanks. Hey, hier. Nou, well. Interview with vampire, lekker.
Sci-fi or revenge?
Ooh. Good job. Hi. Nou, Dirty Window selections. Dirty Window, ga voor. Lion King.
Action, adventure, or period?
Ooh. Okay. Lekker. Nou, this is where to go. Hoofdspot.
Romance of musicals.
Ja! Please sing it, please sing it.
Je zei het nog.
Ik zit nog uit. Please copy.
Nou ja, vies koffie dus.
Geel guy.
Silent film road movie.
Okay. Flying guy? Kop zo'n blok achter.
Ik zal zo spellen.
Okay, next up is
Future Films.
Future Filmers. The Truman Show.
Crime gangster and coming of age.
Okay. Next up. Achter.
B-Film Productions.
Mayfilm. Red Dragon.
Mockumentary of Mystery.
Ooh. Like it. And last but not least,
Ja, vroeger.
Harry Potter, ja toch?
Buddy film of horror.
Ooh. Okay. Any questions about the ones you just? No. Love it. Thank you guys. Thank you. Well, you never guess. Come see. Okay. First up. Tel je jezelf nou ook elke keer? Nee, oké. Makes me feel better. Fun with Dick and Jane.
Crime gangster of buddy film.
Blij? Blij?
Zeker.
Ga mee maar. Next.
The Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Shawshank Redemption.
A fantasy coming of age.
Oké. Kijk er allemaal op bedenking bij.
Nee, ja, we gaan zien.
We gaan meemaken. Spannend.
Nee.
Kijk.
Helemaal los.
Helemaal.
De mask.
De mask.
Hallo, de last unicorn. Even kijken. Sci-fi road movie.
Yo.
Ik wist het.
Ja. Ik moet twijfelen.
Ik wist dat.
Nice.
De nieuwe.
Yes. Age Couture. Die other.
Dark comedy and climate fit.
Okay. Ja. Awesome. Yo. Vertel me. Harry Potter.
Ja, wacht even. Film The Fan, Doppelganger, Mistaken Identity.
Oh, interesting one.
Voor deze keer blij mee.
Okay, fine. Good. Ik maak graag mensen klaar. Hi.
Hi.
Voor wat game?
For a roundhouse flick.
Yes. Once bitten.
What's different?
Jim Carrey's very first movie.
Thriller, suspense, and revenge.
Ooh. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Good, good. Nearly there, guys.
Blijspel cinema.
Yes. Cool runnings.
Silent film or a mystery?
Ooh. Interesting. 15 angry students. Handle. Horror or heist film? Ooh. Heist. Excellent.
Familia Asesina.
Familia Asesina. Lord of the Rings and Fellowship Theory.
Documentary, holiday or vacation film.
Okay. Good luck with that one. A&M Productions.
That is one.
My favorite film in the whole world.
Fish out of water or family.
Okay.
Oh.
Right? Happy? Yeah. Yep. Oh, open the door. Yeah. And last but definitely not least, for
Ja, en de media.
TH en Media.
Dat is ook goed.
Labyrinth.
Ja,
Ja, zeker. Tenminste, ik weet niet wat erin zit, maar ja, dat.
Oh, romance, legal films.
Oeh, daar kan je Tobias blij maken. Ik denk dat je Tobias altijd blij Awesome. Yeah. Any questions on the genre you just took?
Mystery, can it be any mystery? The thing that comes to mind is murder mystery.
Yeah.
Any type of mystery.
Yeah, that works. If you have a very specific idea though tonight, run it by us just in case. Okay? No more questions on this? Perfect, thank you very much, guys. Well, we're at good stuff. Let's give everybody a second to sit and calm down. Okay, I know we're all very excited, but bear with me for a little bit because we got a few things to tell you still. Important stuff, okay? So, the required prop. This prop needs to be, people. So the prop needs to be on screen. Right? I would prefer not to have to go dig through your films every frame to find it. If at all possible, thanks. But it needs to be in the film on screen. So a picture of the prop is not allowed. Okay, show them. So the rule of thumb here is that if I was to get all your props that you use the magnet for in your film, they need to stick to my fridge. If they don't, it's not a magnet and it doesn't count.
Can it be a fridge magnet?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it can be a fridge magnet or, you know, a horseshoe-shaped one with the red ends. As long as it's a magnet and it's magnetic, it counts. See, I can be pretty straightforward if I want to. Everything clear on the prop, guys? Brilliant. Moving right along. So once you've all completed the film that we'll be making, we'll be screening it in the big effing room downstairs. Big ass screen, it's going to be amazing. This will be on December 3rd, the entire day. What I try to do with assigning you to a group is looking where you have to come from. So if you have to talk 2.5 hours away, I didn't put you in group A. So there's no switching in groups, okay? These times are all on the website as well. I've already put them in the email, so you already know everything about this, okay? So the tickets for this will in the email, so you already know everything about this, okay? So the tickets for this will be available from hopefully Monday, but I'll let you guys know when we get the links from the cinema here, so you can buy all your tickets for the screenings. Award show is free, obviously, and the party afterwards is also free entry. Party, yeah.
My question, you buy tickets for watch horror films? You know, or for other people who want to watch.
No, you have to buy you have to buy tickets to your own film. We have to pay for this. This is how it works. So, but you pay for maybe a few euros for your own film, but in the same group, you get to see what everybody else is doing, right? And we have we can fit like 300 of you in the big room that we're going into. So definitely go see everybody else's as well, because that's fun, right? It's cool to see what everybody's making. You know.
Dus die keer zoals van dat elke keer voor 1 of 2 kaarten.
No, we are. If we were very rich and we didn't have to pay for anything, we would love to give you free tickets, but we just can't. We just can't. Any questions on this, Tom?
Wat zit er veel wat zit er veel met de kaart van koop kaartjes?
Goede vraag. Moet je bij checken. Volgens, ik weet niet zeker. Moet je even vragen. En welke question on this? Fantastic. Moving along. Cool. What time is it now? Let's put it this way. Are there any questions? Anything that's unclear?
Een kleine vraagje over een musical.
Yep.
De vorige keer had een team een hele film gezongen.
Ja.
Maar een musical is ook vaak gezongen en een stukje acteren. Ja. Dat wordt goed gedaan.
Vroeger, way back in the day, had je zelfs het onderscheid tussen operette en musical.
Ja, precies. Dus ik denk bij operette.
Dus een musical, if it contains songs, or there is singing, let's put it that way. If there is singing and there's also spoken acting, the combination of that is fine. Then it's still a musical.
Basically, story or parts of the story needs to be sung.
Yes. So the whole story or parts of the story need to be sung. Yes.
We're having a little discussion about what translator means. Is it okay if we say tolk, or does it have to be vertaling?
So, yeah, this is, yeah.
I know it's a discussion in our team. So.
Okay, so what do you think a tolk is in difference to a vertaler?
I think it's the same.
I think it's also the same.
Yeah, me too.
For the sake of, because it's not, but for the sake of argument, I'll give you the same. Okay, it can be the same.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will make it a bit easier for you guys.
Thank you.
Because we don't want to go back. Any other questions? So here's
So about the question about musicals.
guys, be quiet. I can't hear.
About the question about musicals, it has to be more than one song. Did you say or?
So it can be if there's one song in there, it's fine. It can be one song that comes back through the entire thing, right? As long as part of the story or part of the story is sung, and whether you put that in one song or in 70, that's up to you guys. So here's what we can do. Or I can stand here and talk for another 7 minutes. Or, because I can, people who know me, I can. Or, I'll just give you the line and kick you out.
Yay!
Okay. So, this is the reason why most teams get disqualified. So pay attention. The line must be verbatim. So that means word for word. Yeah? If you change a word, it's end of story. We have to be that strict. We don't like to be, but we have to be. So you can add a word in front of it. You can add a word at the end of it. You can even have two people say half, as long as there's no word in between. That's all fine. Everything else, not fine. Okay, show them. Ik heb een kop koffie nodig. I need a cup of coffee. If in the filming your actor says I need a cup of coffee, alright, it's like, dan is het spreektaal, dat vinden we prima. Dus ik heb een apostrof en koffie nodig, ook goed. Right? Spreektaal is oké. Maar niet, ik heb koffie nodig. Of ik heb een kopje koffie nodig. Of whatever. Get it? Get the hell out of here. Good luck everyone, have fun!